Hello everyone, this is ZRPGHD Ralph, and I'm here for the weekly inquiry. This is episode number 7, and last week I asked you guys, what video game, if you're only able to play one game for the rest of your life, and it had to be an upcoming, as of now unreleased 2013 video game, which one would you choose? I personally chose Animal Crossing New Leaf because I've loved the series in the past, so I know I can't be utterly disappointed, and I'll be able to find some enjoyment from it at least. And it's looking really good with even more content. Animal Crossing games are the kind of games that is one of the games is like endless. There's always more to do, collect furniture, do things like that, and just overall interact with people. So I could always do that. But, the Stick Dude 23 said, Animal Crossing New Leaf for sure. I could spend so much time trying to catch all the fish and bugs, getting all the fossils, and getting the coolest furniture. There's so much more to do in this one than the GameCube entry. Yeah, there are definitely improvements being made, so I look forward to seeing, where they can go with it. And that's a good, way to think of it. Most of you thought around the same lines as me, very logically. So yeah, ZavinNES1718 said, "Grrr, only one game forever, okay, but you're telling me it has to be an upcoming game of this year. Oh, come on, nothing's coming out this good." Plan on buying 2 games this year: Fire Emblem Awakening, which is already out, and Pandora's Tower, which isn't meant to be that good. So I'll just say Animal Crossing New Leaf, since I hear Animal Crossing games never end. Yeah, that's the most logical choice. If you can't think of anything, you can always say Animal Crossing. Or think like the next few people in the next group, which might have even been the better route now that I think of it. Chronolink9 said, "Oh wow, what a tough question. I'd probably have to say Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn, even though I don't own a PS3 or a PC powerful enough to run it. That being said, I'm sure there would be plenty of things to do in this revamped version of this MMORPG, especially when even more expansions are released. Other RPGs like Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy XIII, Tales of Azalea, and Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Remix would also be worthy candidates to play forever. To be safe, we'll go with the MMO. Yeah, MMORPGs are way huger than Animal Crossing games, so that's probably even the better choice. Because you can find enjoyment, there's always the social aspect of it, which is far greater than the social aspect in Animal Crossing. And there's always new stuff adding to those kinds of games. And especially since you, Chrono, you like the Final Fantasy games, that's like definitely the most logical choice you could have made. Pestro87 said, since the top shmup super players in Japan still haven't gotten an Imbachi clear in Dandanpachi Saidai Ojo, and the game's been out for almost a year, it's probably going to take me a lifetime to get that clear. So my answer is the Xbox 360 port of Dandanpachi Saidai Ojo, which is going to be released May 30th. Yeah, I can tell by now that you're like obsessed with shmups, so that's right up your alley. Especially if you're going for the high score, I guess that could offer a lot of replay value. Triforce Rich said, I guess I would have to kind of cheat and say the Elder Scrolls Online. There's no game I could play for the rest of my life that many times, but an MMO can be pretty endless. If I had to pick a non-MMO, then I would go with Dragon Age 3. I'm pretty damn excited for that game, and I hope BioWare can make a great game again and fix their failing reputation. No, it is falling. Okay. No, you weren't cheating. The MMO route is definitely probably one of the best ways to look at it. Elder Scrolls Online, probably going to be huge. Really good. So that's a good choice. But, lastly, Majin Power says, I too would have to pick an MMO as the content in these games are always being improved and expanded upon. If the January interview with John Smedley about EverQuest Next coming late 2013 is true, then that's my pick. I've played all 3 of the EQ games in the past and still consider the original to be one of the very best MMOs out there. If EQ is pushed back to 2014, then I would have to go with Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. Yep, another MMORPG. Definitely good choices, guys. And for this week's question, it's going to be kind of a standard one. And that is, I'm kind of late to the party on this. But I figure before it gets too late, I can ask, what was your favorite game of 2012, and what was your favorite movie of 2012? So, just both of them, because I was going to do just game or just movie, but I figured that would be a little too empty. We can get more out of 2 answers. Favorite game? Definitely The Walking Dead. I've talked about this numerous times in the podcast. Can't praise it enough. Such an amazing experience, and one of the best experiences I've had with video games ever. It's never brought up those kinds of emotions in me before, and just all around really great game. The glitches on the console versions weren't pleasant, but I was able to cope with them. And yeah, that was my 2012 game of the year. And movie of the year. You don't hear that much talk of this in the gaming community, but movies, there were a lot of great movies 2012. But the one that stood out for me is WreckIt Ralph. That goes right up my alley, all the nerd culture and stuff. I just love when it gets appreciated like that, and Disney is such a wide audience and a huge organization that when they make a movie like this, it's just awesome, because the obscure references to the gaming fans they definitely didn't even have to make, because it didn't add anything. I'm guessing it didn't add anything for people who wouldn't have gotten the references, but the people that did, it made the movie 1,000 times better, and just shows that they're still appreciated and there's still an audience out there for arcade machines, stuff like that. What is usually a niche market. Just a really great movie all around. I'm looking forward. March 5th comes out on DVD, Blu-ray, combo pack. I really need to get that. So guys, let me know your answers. And yeah, I didn't really get any feedback on the leaderboards thing at the end of the episode, so I guess I'll just keep up with it. Might as well. See you guys next time.
We'll be together even if it kills me, if it kills me. Yeah, we'll be together even if it kills me, 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 if it kills me.